Good morning, good afternoon, good night, or whatever time of day it is for you. Today, I'm showing you a speed paint I made of this famous actor named Jason Bateman. You may know him, or maybe you don't know him. Well, the first time I ever heard of this guy was when I watched the show Arrested Development, which is an amazingly hilarious show. Like, I recommend that to everyone. Just, like, the dry sense of humor, it's so good. Very entertaining. He plays the character Michael Bluth, very good in his role. All of the characters are hilarious. And also the second show after that, I discovered that had Jason in it as well, is the show Ozark, which is like totally the opposite of Arrested Development. Like, Arrested Development is a huge comedy, whereas Ozark is more like just very dramatic, and it involves like a lot of action, things like that. And it's very tedious and very long episodes, whereas Arrested Development is more lighthearted, it feels like. But both very good shows, and I've also watched a couple of his movies as well. And I don't know, for some reason I just really liked his acting. I thought he was pretty cool. I thought he did it pretty well, he plays his roles well. So, on the left I drew, him as an older person, that would be like him now. And then on the right is also him, but younger, I think maybe, teenage years or so there. Yeah, so I used IBIS paint, and I sketched it out on paper first before I took a picture of that and inserted that photo into the digital platform, and then I lined over it. Also, this is one of the very few artworks I've ever made that doesn't really have all black line work, because I wanted to give this one a more realistic feel than a lot of my other drawings, which can be significantly more difficult to do. But I think in this drawing I really did pull it off, and I really love the results. This is one drawing of mine that I'm genuinely really proud of, so that's great. Also, I apologize that there won't be an Inktober Part 2. Those technical issues I was trying to fix have not been fixed. I don't really know how to fix them. So, unfortunately, no Inktober Part 2. There's just going to be that video up, and I'll keep it up, but if you want to see the finished results of my Inktober from last time, you can follow my Instagram at kittencandy0. And I have so many pictures of it up on there. So, yeah. So, portraits are some of my favorite things to draw, I'll be honest. I like drawing people a lot more than, say, landscapes. I'm not sure why. I guess, I really just like characters and also real life people. Just drawing people in general is fun. I also enjoy drawing animals. I always think animals have pretty unique anatomy, so it's fun to kind of figure out how to implement their physical forms into a drawing. But people, by far my favorite. Alright guys, have a nice day. Subscribe or else you'll turn into a block of cheese.